After weeks of mediocrity, it is so nice to be back to a story that I adore. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. As I'm sure you will recall, is a Second Doctor era story. It features the Second Doctor, Jamie, and the final appearance of Ben and Polly as series regulars. And in fact, the two episodes I watched this morning are effectively their last appearances as major characters. They do appear at the very tail end of the story to kind of tie up their storyline, but for the remainder of this story, they are completely absent, and it's just the Doctor and Jamie and a potential new companion who wound up not working out. You might ask, why on earth am I jumping back to the Second Doctor in the midst of working my way through the Fourth Doctor era? And my first thought to that is, this is really fun. Maybe when I finish this grand walkthrough, I might randomize my stories and just pick a random story out of the entirety of Doctor Who for each day and enjoy whatever comes my way. But no, it's not random why I'm watching it today. The reason I'm watching it today is because of this. Last week, the animated reconstruction of the Faceless Ones was finally released in the United States. It's been available in the UK for several months, but the US releases always take a while to get to us, and especially with 2020 being what it is, it took even longer than usual. I pre-ordered this DVD in July of 2019, and it only just arrived mid-October of 2020. For that matter, there's a brand new reconstruction release of Fury from the Deep that is out in the UK right now, and I have no idea when it's going to finally make it to America. But when it does, if I'm still in the midst of this grand run-through of the entirety of Doctor Who, I will almost certainly jump back and watch Fury from the Deep as well. And in fact, I'm tempted to watch the Faceless Ones 3 times in a row, all 6 episodes. And that's because this DVD is phenomenal. It comes with 3 different discs, and each one gives you a different way to experience this story. As is common with much of the Second Doctor era, the majority of this story is lost, probably forever. Only episodes 1 and 3 still remain in the BBC archives. For episodes 2, 4, 5, and 6, all we have are the telesnaps, the photos that were taken during production, and a couple of different audio recordings of all of the episodes of varying quality. When the BBC first started restoring lost episodes, they gravitated towards stories that were only missing 1 or 2 episodes, and they would animate the missing episode and fit it in with the existing ones to fill in the gaps, and that made perfect sense. But now they've done all the easy ones, and what they're left with are all of the stories where the majority of the story is missing. And so now their game plan has flipped on its head. For marketing and broadcast reasons, it's really difficult to sell a story where some of it is grainy old black and white and some of it is brand new animation. And so when they're doing these stories like the Faceless Ones, they're actually reconstructing, reanimating the entire story, including the episodes that still exist. And the other major marketing factor involved is it's difficult to broadcast a brand new black and white story. It's just a tough sell. And so the reconstructions are done in full color. But they also know that the diehard fans, who are the real major market for these reconstructions, want to experience the story in as close to its original form as possible. And so this DVD release contains 3 discs. The first one has black and white animated reconstructions of all 6 episodes that you can watch in its entirety and have in the same format. But it also includes the existing episodes 1 and 3. The second disc has all 6 episodes reconstructed in color, which is what I've been watching today. And then the third disc, the most interesting one of all, to my mind, and the least marketable one of them all, which makes me so happy they've included it, is the existing episodes and then telesnap reconstructions of all of the missing episodes. Which is effectively what I watched my first 2 times seeing this story. And I have to tell you, the Faceless Ones, of all of the Second Doctor era, which I adore, the Faceless Ones was the biggest revelation for me. The first time I saw it, I literally knew nothing about the story, and it was a delight from beginning to end. So to have this package, to have this story in a format that appeals to the way I originally watched it, that appeals to the way that a purist would want to watch it in black and white, and also also appeals to a broader audience in color. It's just a great piece of packaging, and I'm so excited that it's available in the US now. Sincerely, if you have the opportunity to watch this, I highly recommend picking up the Faceless ones on DVD, or watching it if you catch it airing on TV. I know it's appeared on BBC America at least once, and it may be in some kind of rotation there, along with stories like The Macra Terror that got the same kind of treatment. I highly recommend this story, and I hope you will enjoy it as much as I have. I've got another 2 days with this story, and honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about that I haven't already talked about with this story before, but that doesn't even matter to me because I am so excited to be watching this again and to be seeing it in a way that I never got to see it before. So I am thoroughly enjoying this, and I am so looking forward to the next 2 days on the treadmill. I'll see you tomorrow.